Welcome back. You're still watching the Daily Debate. Engineer Abbas Zoghari, as we did see today during the inauguration of the harvest of the wheat season, one of the more important statements made today by the Minister of Supply, Ali Musalhi, he said that about 2.5 million tons of wheat have been delivered already by the Ministry of Supply, and 4 million tons will be delivered during or at the end of this season. This brings us at the number of 6.5 million tons of wheat for the year or the season. How do you see this number? Is it good enough?
Well, actually, it's not good enough, but the progress of the development of the agriculture, we must be happy with it.
Yes.
But we are not yet. We are not yet. We are using 18 million ton a year, and we product 10 million.
Yes.
So we import from abroad 8 million ton of wheat, which costs milliards of pounds. So,
and this covers us for the year, 8 million tons.
Well,
or with as well, upon what we are delivering
so
and
our
producing.
use per year is 18 million ton per year.
Yes.
And we product about 10 million ton in the moment. So we must cultivate and aggregate more land that we could be able to have our wheat production from our land.
Yes.
And also we can export wheat in the future to other countries. So I'm happy with the result that they are delivered 2.5 million ton, and then in the end of the season that they will have 6. He was talking about the people with the food security who get it from the bread of 5 piastres.
Yes.
This is enough for, but we need, of course, our use for the other bread and for other people is too much. So we need to aggregate more and to cultivate more. But the progress of the result, actually, we must be happy with.
So in terms of quantity, we need more, but what about the quality as well? Because we have built new silos, and you mentioned numerous times that building new silos is a priority for agriculture in Egypt.
Actually, the silos has saved us about from 15 to 25% loss of the production, because the way we keep our wheat before was under the sun, and the birds eat the most of it. But now the silos, it's not only that, and also we have a lot of animals and it bring a lot of sickness to the people. But now in the silo you can keep it under the temperature of 4 degrees and it keeps dry, so it keeps it's clean and then healthy wheat for healthy bread for Egypt. So actually we are going well. He was also talking about that they are busy to build more silos, and because we need to keep more for our population. As we know, we are now officially 105 million, but unofficial, maybe in Egypt, with our guests from abroad, we are more than 115 or 120 million people living in Egypt. So the Minister of Supply is doing his job very well, and I am pleased with the way that he used to keep the production and everything for 3 or 4 or 6 months. Even with chicken, he have it for 8 months from abroad.
And even during the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. Engineer Abbas Zoghari, the agricultural development expert.
May I say one word before you finish?
Yes, 30 seconds.
30 seconds? Okay. The most of the world have a problem, economic problem, and a few countries, they don't have this problem.
Yes.
And one of these countries is our Egypt. So we must thank God for the gift that he gives us, that Egypt is one of the countries that have everything well in the moment.
Yes, Engineer Abbas
Thanks to our
Zoghari.
government and our president.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And this brings us to the end of the Daily Debate for tonight. I will be leaving you, however, with the latest presidential activities of His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi in the past week. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi is updated on the evacuation process of Egyptian citizens from Sudan and efforts to facilitate their unimpeded return to the homeland. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi follows up on the development of the litigation system nationwide, including the expansion of the application of artificial intelligence techniques and the enhancement of the use of the state-of-the-art technology. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi follows up on projects underway to develop the historical areas of Cairo, including the area around Qalat Salah ad-Din al-Ayyubi, or the Citadel of Cairo, as part of the state's plan to restore the cultural face of Cairo and its ancient historical splendor. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi meets with South Sudan's Presidential Advisor on Security Affairs, the Honorable Tut Galwak, in the presence of the Director of the Egyptian General Intelligence Service, Major General Abbas Kamel. President el-Sisi is briefed on the results of implementing the various presidential initiatives within the framework of the state's efforts to improve public health. President el-Sisi follows up on the ongoing efforts to develop Egypt's means to benefit from mineral wealth, mainly tantalum. Egypt has reserves of it, which is one of the most precious and rare elements used in many sophisticated industries.